Hello guys, and welcome back to the second part of the video in Warsaw. We have already explored the Christmas markets, its rich history and the best spots for shopping. But now we are coming to my favorite part of making videos, the food. Polish cuisine is famous around the world, and the best part is, it's not about being fancy. Polish food is all about filling you up, and trust me, it does just that. So today we are going to discover it plate by plate, exploring some of the most classic Polish dishes that you must try.
We tried a traditional Polish restaurant called the Razany Zakatek, located right in the heart of the old town. We had to wait in line since we didn't have a reservation, and also the restaurant was small with only a few tables, which actually made it feel more cozy. Because of the holiday season, it was a bit tricky to find a restaurant without a waiting line outside, at least in this part of the city. For starters, we ordered a platter with different cheeses and cold cuts. For the main course, we tried potato pancakes stuffed with meat, and pierogi filled with potatoes and cheese, served with bacon. The food was amazing, and the portions were so big that we didn't even have room for any dessert.
Another restaurant we visited, which has become very popular in social media, is called Oma. It's located in a traditional Polish neighborhood very close to the University of Warsaw. The place had a very boho vibe, and at first I was a bit skeptical about the menu, since it was not as meat heavy as the places I usually go to. The menu was 100% in Polish, so we had to translate it ourselves. Also, they didn't serve soda, only organic drinks like lemonade were offered. But the moment our food arrived, everything changed with the very first bite. Jonah ordered a pierogi filled with cherries, and I went for the only meat option I couldn't find. Basically, it was a sandwich with egg, pork schnitzel, cheese, and a few other things that I can't even describe. The taste was 10 of 10, it was absolutely amazing. We decided to share the dishes, finishing my sandwich first and then her sweet pierogi, which were also incredible. When we left, there was a line of people waiting to get in, and after the tasting of the food, we were completely understood why.
We also tried street food at the different Christmas markets. On our very first day, I was already craving Polish pierogi. I wanted to try sweeter ones filled with cherries. They were cheaper than at Oma and tasted good, but honestly, Oma's were just unbeatable. We also tried the market's famous XXL hot dogs, very popular there. Ours was filled with bacon. It was huge, and the price just €5. The taste and the price were good. Here is not about fancy presentation, it's about getting full. And then we tried another must-eat Polish dish, Bigos. It's a hearty aromatic stew made mainly with fermented cabbage, several types of meat like pork and beef, onions and spices. It reminded us a little bit of goulash, but with its own unique twist. Since the flavor is so rich, it's best enjoyed with potatoes and a good Polish beer. We also ordered the sausage because, well, we are still very hungry.
The last place we recommend to try authentic Polish food is the Milk Bar. These are popular located cafeterias where you can find homemade traditional Polish dishes, simple and very affordable. Like many other places in Poland, the menu is only in Polish, but there are visual aids and machines where you can order your meal. Once you get your ticket, you give it to the person that is in the kitchen and they will serve the dishes for you.
It's huge.
It's big. And it's supposed to be like a flan with jelly?
No, I think it's a cheesecake with jelly. Try it at the same time. Ready?
It's like a milk jelly with a water jelly. That's not a cheesecake.
It's a cheesecake.
Nice.
It's a cheesecake.
Even in the menu when we bought it, it have a cheesecake and then have this one.
But it is a cheesecake. It's a Polish cheesecake.
Warszawa cheesecake.
What did you think about it?
The food was good. The place is nice. It's very local. As far as I remember, it was better prices than another places that we have been in the weekend.
Yeah, the prices were very low.
But
And the quality was not very low. It was very delicious.
no, the food was good. The soup reminds.
It's like eating the food from one Polish grandma.
Precisely. I told Jonah that the soup flavor was like the soups that my mom gave me when I was kid. So it's very like homemade. It was good. It was good. Everything.
Yeah, so where we have been eating now is called a milk bar. It's from the communist time, and they created these ones for the people that doesn't have much money or the students to be able to eat good food and get full, but with a low cost.
Yeah, it was good. It was
That's why they created these ones. So we ate. What did we eat? We ate one soup.
One soup, one schnitzel, one pierogi, and the dessert and 2 drinks. How much is that?
Okay, so we ate 3 dishes and 1 dessert and
And
2
2 drinks.
drinks. That was 14 euros.
14 euros. That's good.
And that's usually the price of 1 dish in a normal restaurant.
No, it was pretty good. It was pretty
And
good
we
and
even
cheap.
ate 1 schnitzel.
No. It's highly recommend to come and try that. Very good price.
It was very good, very good. Yeah.
No, continue.
What should I say?
And now I come with some tips for people that like to travel. First, the public transportation in Warsaw can be a little tricky for tourists, especially if you don't understand the language. But don't worry, you can easily get to and from the airport by train, and even though most station signs are in Polish, they also have English translation. We both and highly recommend the 24-hour tickets. They are much more economical and super convenient since Warsaw is too big to explore only on foot. The ticket costs just 26 zlotys, about 6 euros, and gives you unlimited travel for 24 hours on trains, trams and buses. Don't forget to validate your tickets, this is usually the tricky part. In many train stations we had a hard time finding where to validate, but on the trams and buses there are small machines for it. You won't be asked to show your tickets every ride, but there are many undercover inspectors checking that everyone has paid. We got stopped twice in different trains to check our tickets, so don't forget to validate and avoid high penalties.
Usually our return flights are late at night, and even if the hotel offers free luggage storage, sometimes it's just easier to leave our bags somewhere more central. Of course, it depends on where your hotel is. In Warsaw, there are several luggage storage places where you can safely leave your bags and continue exploring the city without carrying them around.
1357.
Which number? 26.
Yes. 1357.
No one steal us.
Okay.
No one steal us. Fast. When we came, everything was super full. There was no one. Then it came one couple and they said like, "Oh, we were gonna take it out. You can take it." I said, "Okay." And then I discovered that they speak Spanish. So I started to talk with them and they left this one for free for us. So we don't need to pay it. And now it's for free. And our bags are still here. And I was so scared that they can come back, take our bags, and they steal us, or other people can open it. And if the code doesn't work that they give me, how can we contact them? Because when we will call them and say, "Oh, we have a problem," say, "Oh, give me your credit card," and I don't have the credit card, so it will be a account. Anyway, we have our bags.
The bags are here.
Even though Poland doesn't use the euro, but the zloty, we don't recommend exchanging cash. Almost everywhere we went accepted card payments, so you won't lose money on currency exchange. Just remember to always pay in the local currency and let your bank do the conversion. Usually you get a better rate that way.
One thing that caught our attention, and not in a good way, was the customer service. Honestly, it was quite poor, if not terrible. Almost as if tourists weren't really welcome in the city. I understand the country's current policy regarding migration, but not everyone is here to stay. Many of us want to explore the beautiful of the cities, try the amazing food, and learn about the culture and history. So don't be in shock if the service leaves a lot to be deserved. It's not everywhere, but in almost all the places it can be quite bad. So what do you think about the life here in Warsaw?
Oh, I think it's the city with the most Christmas lights and decorations that I have ever seen in my life.
It's crazy, so
It's
much.
crazy. It's
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere where you walk in, there is decoration in restaurants, in the boutiques, on the streets, there is lights in all places.
Everywhere. I have never seen so many Christmas trees either. I think so.
We were gonna put you here some of the different trees that we have seen this weekend, but
Yeah.
there is so many.
It's too many. I think that distracted us as well a lot. So we have been looking more at Christmas decorations and the lights than other historical things.
Yeah, I know. I consider that if the people wants to come to here to Varsovia, you need to take at least 3 days minimum to know the place, to look very different places. But if you come in Christmas, you will need more than 3 days.
More
It's
than
a
3
lot.
days,
It's
yeah.
a lot.
3 days just for the lights.
Yeah.
I think so. And the Christmas markets.
I think how many Christmas markets we should get? Like
3,
one in the
4.
principal. There is
One that is huge.
that
It's
one is
huge.
super huge. It's probably
And it's open every day and it's full every day of people.
yeah, it was crazy. I mean, the first day that we arrived, we were there like 11 a.m. It was not so
Yeah.
much because it's Friday 10, 11 people is working. But yesterday, Saturday, it was overcrowded of people at night. It's impossible to work. There is a long line to buy food. It's crazy. Then we came here to the old town and it's pretty good as well,
It's
the
full
market
of
here.
people here, yeah, a lot.
And one guy was super angry with us because we were recording. He was angry with Jonah. And another drunk guy was like trying to fight with me. I don't know why, because he was calling me in Polish. But that's the life of the YouTubers. Okay guys, this is everything for our trip here in Varsovia. We hope that you like it. It's a lot to see here. So we recommend you to come with a time and organize very well your schedule to see everything.
And very good walking shoes.
Yes,
You will walk a lot.
yes, don't forget my tips about the train. It will gonna be very useful if you will gonna stay here. You cannot be walking the whole city, it's super big.
It's
So-
huge, yeah.
So don't forget to subscribe and give a like.
And thank you for watching.
Okay, we will see you in the next one, maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.